let's talk about a simple but super powerful trick that is going to completely transform how you use AI. Seriously, if you want to get dramatically better results, you are in the right place. So let's just dive right in. Have you ever asked an AI for something and the response you get back is just meh? It's bland, generic, maybe totally unhelpful, or it just completely misses the point. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's a really common frustration, but the good news is there is a much, much better way. Here's the thing. The quality of the answer you get from an AI depends entirely on the quality of the question you ask. It's that simple. A weak prompt is always going to lead to a weak answer, but a great prompt, well, that's where the magic really starts to happen. So the big question is, how can you write a great prompt every single time? The key is a really powerful 6-step framework that turns a simple question into a comprehensive instruction that the AI just can't misunderstand. And here it is. We call it the RTCROS framework. That's RTCROS. It stands for role, task, context, reasoning, output, and stopping condition. This is going to be your new roadmap for getting exactly what you want from any AI. Okay, so let's actually break this down. We're going to go through each of these 6 steps one by one. And to make it really clear, we'll use the same example the whole way through. Let's say we're planning a trip to Mumbai. You're going to see exactly how each piece builds on the last to create the perfect prompt. First step, R is for role. This is where you give the AI a specific persona. So instead of talking to a generic machine, you tell it to become an expert. You give it a character to play, and it'll actually adopt that character's knowledge and their tone. So for our example, we tell it, I want you to act like a Mumbaikar who's also a travel specialist. And just like that, the AI isn't just some language model anymore. It's a local expert with specialized knowledge. It frames its whole response from that specific viewpoint. Okay, next up is step 2, T for task. This part is simple, it's direct. What is the main thing you need the AI to actually do? You want to be crystal clear about your main objective. In our prompt, the task is, tell me the best spots that I can visit in Mumbai. No room for confusion, we've given it a persona, and now we've given it a clear mission. And now for step 3, C for context. This is where the real personalization kicks in. You give the AI background details about yourself or the situation to tailor the response specifically to what you need. For our Mumbai trip, we'd add something like, hey, I'm a vegetarian. I love exploring natural places. Now, this is brilliant because the AI now knows not to recommend the best steakhouse or some crowded city mall. It's going to focus on vegetarian-friendly spots and nature parks instead. Next is step 4, R for reasoning. And this is a real game changer. You're no longer just telling the AI what to do, but how to think. You can actually guide its research process to make sure it's using the best, most relevant sources. So we can tell it, look at Reddit, look at X.com, look at the latest news. This forces the AI to find current, trendy, real-world information instead of just dipping into its static training data. You get recommendations that are actually up to the minute. We're almost there. Step 5 is O for output. You should never have to settle for just a generic wall of text. You are in complete control of how the information gets delivered back to you. Be specific about the exact format you want. For our trip, we could ask for the result as a PDF, or even better, make me a picture of the entire Mumbai map and point exactly where do I need to go. This turns a boring list of places into a genuinely useful visual travel guide. And the final step, number 6, is the S, stopping condition. Think of this as your way of setting boundaries. It tells the AI the scope of the project and it stops it from giving you this overwhelming, unfocused data dump. So a perfect stopping condition for our example is stop after you've researched about 5 places. This makes sure we get a nice, curated, high-quality list of the top 5 spots, not some endless, unhelpful list of 50. Okay, so we've broken down all 6 pieces of the RTCROS framework. Now let's see what it looks like when we put it all together into one comprehensive master prompt. All right, here it is, the whole shebang. Act like a Mumbaikar travel specialist. Your task is to find the best spots for me to visit in Mumbai. For context, I'm a vegetarian who loves natural places. For your reasoning, check Reddit, X.com, and the latest news for trendy spots. For the output, create a map of Mumbai pointing to these locations. And as a stopping condition, stop after you've found 5 places. You see how powerful that is? Every single word has a purpose. And there you have it. This framework isn't just some little trick. It's a new skill. It's a reliable method for getting the most contextual, useful, and personalized answers from any AI you're using. So let's just recap the RTCROS framework one last time. You give it a role, you set the task, you add your context, you guide its reasoning, you define the output, and you set the stopping condition. That's it. That is the formula. So now you have the framework to unlock the full potential of AI. The only question left is, what are you going to ask first?